Alexander T. Wolf, but you can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong.
I see. What makes you so sure?
Maybe it's because of our diet? I mean, I can't help it if we're meant to eat bunnies, sheeps, and pigs. It's just the way we are.
Can we stick to this story, please?
I mean, if cheeseburgers were cute and adorable, people would probably think you're big and bad too. But like I was saying, Big Bad Wolf, it's all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar.
Once upon a time, a wolf was making a birthday cake for his dear old granny.
I had a terrible sneezing cold.
He ran out of sugar.
So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar.
Now this neighbor was a pig.
And he wasn't too bright either.
He had built his whole house out of straw.
Can you believe this? Who in their right mind would build a house of straw?
So of course the minute he knocked on the door, it fell right in. He claimed he didn't want to just walk in on someone else's house.
So I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?
No answer. He was just about to leave without a cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed a terrible sneeze.
The whole darn straw house fell down, and right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail.
It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw.
So I ate him up. No, just think of it as a big cheeseburger just laying there.
He was feeling a little better.
But I still didn't have that cup of sugar.
So I went to the next neighbor's house. This pig was the first little pig's brother.
He was a little smarter, but not by much.
He had built his house of sticks.
So I rang the bell on the house of sticks.
Ding dong.
Nobody answered.
So I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?
Go away, wolf. Don't come in. I'm shaving the hairs of my chinny chin chin.
He had just about grabbed the doorknob until he felt the sneeze coming on.
I huffed, and I snuffed, and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed another sneeze.
You're not gonna believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
And when the dust cleared, there lay the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor.
Now you know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open.
So I did the only thing there was to do.
He had dinner again.
Just think of it as a second helping.
He was getting awfully full, and his cold was getting a little bit better.
But I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my granny's birthday cake.
So he went to the next house.
This was the first and second little pig's brother.
He must have been the brains of the family.
He had built his house out of bricks.
So I knocked on the brick house.
Knock, knock, knock! No answer!
So I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know how that rude little porker answered me?
Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again.
Talk about impolite. He probably had a sack full of sugar in there.
And he wouldn't even give him one little cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
What a pig.
He was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a birthday cake when he felt this cold.
I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed another sneeze.
The third little pig yelled,
Well, your old granny can sound a pin.
Now, usually I'm a calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go insane.
And of course, when we got there, he was trying to break down this pig's door.
and the whole time you were huffing and snuffing and making the real scene.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
So, we found out about the two little pigs he ate for dinner. We decided a sick guy going to buy a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting.
So they jazzed it up with the huff and puff and blow your house down and made me the big bad wolf.
That's it.
The real story.
He was brave. Was he brave?
But maybe could one of you loan me a cup of sugar?